Collect the walk. Okay, not bad, not bad. That was a lot less slowing up of the tempo. And invest in energy to walk forward. There you go, good. She did that. She wanted to step back, but she took that little half step forward. So you're getting the feeling for it, right? So this takes feeling. This takes repetition on your part now, all right? This is practice for you. So do it again. It's just like anyone doing a dance recital, right? You go through the same move over and over again. So do it again, Daryl. You got what I want. So this is now the higher order of learning. You're figuring it out on your own. Invest in energy. Up, 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 up. Good. That was a nice big step forward that time. All right, so this time I want you to do a halt and rein back. And remember now, how you use those aids is light. So when you do the rein back, you could use your legs fast, but use them light. Like you're using electric legs. That's it. Good. And rein back. Just a couple steps. Bump, 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 bump. Shift your pelvis back. That's it. Come. A couple more. Good. She's there. That's nice and soft looking. Now walk forward. Go ahead and walk forward immediately so that she knows that energy, see, when she came back and then she stopped, I know we rewarded her in the past and everything, but now we want to start training her that you immediately go forward again. Okay? Now let's do your first trot transition. So you're going to invest in energy in collecting the walk briefly, like you're going to rein back, or yeah, that's right, like you're going to rein back, but don't let the stride shorten or lengthen. I'm sorry, don't let the tempo change. Shorten the stride briefly. And trot, like you could allow her to trot. Up, up, up. Come. That's it. Now remember, on this side, we want to keep her head and neck a little bit straighter. Our tendency to rely on the left rein, just be careful of that. But that's not a bad trot quality here to start off with. That's very good. Nice and light on her feet. Nice length of neck. Good. Now let's see if you can ride her just a little straighter off the outside eights. Give up your left elbow a little bit. See how your left hand dropped a little bit? Carry your left hand. Your left hand is relying on the mouth. Bend her right. Invest in the outside of your body. Invest in the outside of your horse. Good. Now let's go and shorten the stride. Shorten the stride to a 4-foot stride. There, that's plenty. Come, active. Keep the tempo working. Now go to a 4.5-foot stride. A little bigger. There you go. A little bigger yet. Come. There you go. Now, with that length of stride, go ahead and fill that up with tempo. Don't let the stride increase to 5-foot, though. Up, 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 up. Come on. There you go. Good. I like when you use your voice because it makes you relax your mouth again. There, good. Okay, now back that stride up to a 4-foot stride, but don't slow down the tempo. Back it up with your right elbow even, just to keep her straight. There! Now we got energy to that stride. See how the stride got bouncy? Mm-hmm. So that's energy going through her whole back, instead of just the neck shortening. Because usually what the horse would do is change to an S, and now she's starting to collect through her whole body. Very good. Now do a 4.5-foot stride. There, perfect. That's your working trot. Good. Now, relax your lips. There you go. Good. Now let your eyes move a little bit. Good. Dance with the horse a little bit. Get into a rhythm. Think of a song. Bop, 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 bop. This is fun, beautiful day, nice and light. Everything's good. Good. Now back that stride up while you're looking with your eyes and feel it. Use the force. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Use the force, Luke. There you go. Good. Good. Now watch your left arm. It's getting a little hard on her. Good. Now let's prepare for a walk, okay? So shorten the stride back to that 4-foot stride. And now collect a little bit like you're going to trot in place for a moment and walk. Okay, good. Good. That hind end really marched underneath that time. That was really good. Take a little break. Now take a little break for yourself. Good. Very important to take that break for yourself so that you keep riding quality. Go ahead and play with that walk first. So all the time when I'm riding her, I'm always changing the gait. Okay? So you could show, and matter of fact, that walk is not bad. The tempo is lovely. Okay? Now let's see if you can back up that stride a little bit, shorten the stride just briefly, and play with the walk like you did with the trot. So shorten that stride to, let's say, maybe a 2-foot stride. Good. Now go back to your 3-foot stride. Or let's say 2.5. So you're working that range. You're working the pendulum of collection. Now go back to that 2-foot stride and see if you have invested energy in her walk. 2-foot. Back it up a little bit more. As if you're preparing for... There you go. Good. You'll see on here how she changed her balance. Now go to a 2.5-foot stride. A bigger walk. But fill up that 2.5-foot stride. Make her march up to it. Make her march. That's it. Move your legs. Make her march. There you go. Good. There. Good. Good. Now 2-foot stride again. 2-foot. Back it up. Active. Active. Don't lose the tempo. That's it. Keep your hands up. Active. Shorten the stride a little bit more in preparation for a halt. Come. Don't you lose the tempo now. And pitch over your knee for the halt. That's it. And walk forward. Walk forward. She just lacked a little bit of engine, the last part of the halt.
Here comes the tongue, though.
Yeah, that's all right. The tongue is something that will come to play. Sometimes she fights the tongue a little bit when there's not an even connection. And, you know, while Daryl finds her connection, the tongue will start to go away too. Active again. It's where you carry the right hand in her mouth too. Oh, yeah. If the bit goes downward on the corners of the mouth, the tongue comes out. And naturally, because the bit pinches the tongue and hits the roof of the mouth. Okay. But if you carry the hand really high, all of a sudden, the tongue goes right back in the mouth because the bit lies softer.
But it's
Active?
It's the right bit.
Yeah. So it's the right bit. Sometimes you could experiment with that kind of stuff. You see how her hand went up? She was focused on her right hand, and the tongue started going back in. Okay. You could play with that a little bit, but she's not evading. Is a good thing. Good. Now collect again. Collect. Good. Shorten the walk. And halt. All right. Good. Good. Good tempo into that. And walk forward. Make her march. March. See what I mean? Don't creep into it. Now preparation for the trot. Collect. Build up energy. Bump, 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 bump. That's it. And allow her to trot. Bump. Come. Come. Trot. Up. That's it, and we'll work on that. So the first beat was, and the second beat, she went. So let's do a couple transitions. Don't tense up your right arm doing it. So while you're working on the transitions, you got to keep cool in the head. Carry your hands. Now collect that's a good collected trot. Now prepare for a walk. We're going to do a couple rapid transitions and see if you can get her to anticipate the trot, okay? And prepare for walk and walk. Be firm. Good. Collect the walk. Come, come. Collect the walk and trot. Come. That's it. Collect the walk, trot. Collect the trot and then walk. And walk. Good. Collect the walk and trot. See how you're getting her to anticipate? Now you got to just control it in rhythm. Think your head in rhythm now. Now you got to think your head in music. Active, collect the trot, and walk. Everything in rhythm, good, and collect the walk, and trot. So you'll see on that last walk transition, the transition was good, but she extended her hind legs behind her on the second, third step. She's got to keep the hind legs active, so that's why we anticipate the trot. Collect the trot, and walk. Good, keep it collect, 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 and trot. See, that was better with the hind leg action, even though she stumbled a little bit. Active, come, 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 and collect the trot, and walk. Good, and collect the walk, and trot. Come, come. That's it, good. Now working trot. Working trot. Now fill up that trot. Up, 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 up. Without the stride getting bigger. Fill up that trot. There, good. Now collect the trot. Just bring those thumbs up, elbows back, collect the trot, make a difference. Make a difference. There, now working trot. Good job, good job. That was a big difference. Now working trot. Good. Now collect the trot. Come. Now working trot. Make sure when you go working trot, collect a trot that you're riding for a certain stride length, not that you're infinitely shortening. You know what I mean? So collect, come, and working. That's plenty short. That was plenty short. You see that? Good job. Good. Look at that length of neck. Good. Come. Good. Now collect the trot. Come, and prepare for walk. Collect, and walk. Good. Take a break. There, lovely trot. Lovely rhythm. You'll see your hands. Now, when you do your half halts, bring your collarbones up and make sure when you get the response you want that there's a certain little bit of a release of the A too. So you train her to ride light as well. There you go. Good. Now working trot, and find that you could sit on your own and release the 8 again. So you're challenging your own balance and not sitting against the reins. Really good. Relaxing the elbows. Good. Now take a note to yourself what seat bone you might be sitting heavier on. So you're always working on yourself. You feel that?
Yeah.
Were you sitting on one seat bone heavier than the other? Okay. Good. That's it. Good. And then collect once more. Come. There, and working. Come. There. You just superpowered the trot again. And then one more time, collect, and then preparation for a halt. Walk. Come. That's it. Do it again, but without losing forward motion. Good. And go to a halt. Collect first. Don't get lazy with the halt. That's it. Now a little rein back. Light movements. Shift your pelvis. There you go. Good. 2. Come on. 3, 4, and walk forward. Up. Walk forward. Now you can reward her. So she anticipates going forward, okay? Not that she goes to the rein back and goes, oh, I settled now. Yeah? I want her always thinking forward, anticipating to go forward, yeah? Good.